So here is the Stryfe-X in its current form, and from BBC we shall look at the parts. So here are the parts: magwell, thumb stock foregrip, the front barrel attachment system, as well as the BBC blaster charm, as well as top rail and side rail Picatinny. So we have the handle, and the locking piece goes in, locks it in place. Magwell, front piece with the attachment part that the front piece goes in and locks in place. Underneath the, near the handguard up the front, these are the side pieces, the side rails. It's recommended that you use hot glue to put it in place. Unless you're going to keep it permanent, then you can use some sort of super glue. And then the two top rails that go over top of everything. So it's one contiguous rail. So the shorter of these two side rails will go on this side where the motor is. That way it'll fit in. And the longer piece actually fits on the other side. So you kind of see partially what's happening here as far as the connections go. I'm going to have to open this up and put this piece, I guess the front muzzle with the, I don't know if it's end strike attachment compliant. I think Norm might have given a video on that. And this is the part that flattens out so that way the top rail can fit from here to here, and then eventually to the top rail right here. So I got this piece on. There was a little nub underneath that needed to be filed just a little bit, just enough to like really get in there, and now it's friction fitted, but I can pull it off if need be. For those of you that have never seen the inside of a Stryfe-X, pretty much same as a Stryfe, with the exception of a couple, let's see, a control board. Obviously for the rechargeable, proprietary LiPo, as well as Big Lore's Kern County Foam Flinger's handiwork with that. Real nice. Looks like a 21 amp switch, which looks really, really nice, as well as his flywheels, and I believe he put my shells in there. And there's some, obviously there's some dart dust, but that's just to be expected in the hobby. But we don't really have to do anything. I mean, it's a work of beauty already. And yeah, Big Lord did a great job, but this is all we really need to do, which is right here. Let's scooch this on over. we're going to pull this out. It's just friction fitted, but you don't want stuff springing out, and it is kind of, I think it's maybe, yep, might have to do the flywheel, loosen it up just a little bit, maybe a few turns here, a few turns there, just enough to get a little bit of clearance so that I can pull that front barrel out. Ooh, these are nice and tight. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and get that, pull that up. Hopefully the cage will come up a little bit, at least enough to clear the posts. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 posts. Okay, that one's out. This one's out. It's starting to wiggle a little bit. Come on, baby. You know you won't come out. Earth. Come on, baby. One more post. There we go. Oh, yeah, baby. All right, and we're out. So now we got to put the next one in. Actually, I'm going to loosen this up just a little bit more, the cage anyway, so I can lift up a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to undo those and then be able to lift this up enough. Now, Gims Mods and Norm and all those guys, I really love what they're doing with their channels, but just doing this with the camera in my face is actually pretty amazing that they can do that, and it's actually very difficult to do both at a time. So hold on one second. Okay, looks like it's in. Got the old one out. And all we do now is put it on back together. Alrighty, so we got everything back together. Alright, so I guess the next part, we're going to slip this bad boy on right over here. And what I had to do then is, I don't know if you can see, but we'll use the orange part as a, there's a little nub right about there that I had to file down a little bit. I guess maybe it got a little mushed in the initial install. That fits perfectly right here now. Alrighty. And let's see. Not really certain about the rails yet. I'm assuming that they go over top this. Okay, that's as far as that goes. So I guess we're about, I put it on backwards, I think. Yeah, so these two pieces are supposed to get pinned together, and then I believe this goes back here, or maybe back like this. See, there's a stop here, so it would only go this far, which I don't think it's supposed to. I think it goes kind of like this. So let's go ahead and get the front muzzle piece on. And there's two nubs here that actually fit down the channels. One right here, and then it goes in sideways and then snaps like that, like kind of like this. So that's what we're going to do. Oh wow, that is tight, tight. Oh, that is not going anywhere. Norm wasn't kidding when he said these are friction fitted. Yeah, these are definitely not going anywhere. I need to really give it an oomph just to move it around. Wow, that's pretty fancy. Alright, so then the top rail right here, and then I believe the rest of it goes like so. Or maybe it goes through the back. No. I'm thinking that 45 degree goes towards the front. This is going to take a little bit of angling, and it's a little harder with my phone in the way. So, kind of like this. Gotta get this just right. And then this, I believe, goes right about... Nope, because that rail's right there. So maybe... put this rear one on first. Slide it down. Put this on, put the front part on. Oh yeah, those friction pieces are... See, I never know how much to apply here without actually breaking it, but... Alright, just to get a little bit of detail here, I'm going to take these off. So, this is more the left side is more the longer piece, and it's got more of a bracket, like this slips on right here, but then there's a rail lips right there that kind of match up, and then you see how the hole and the tongue and groove kind of thing goes together. So we're going to use the longer piece in the front. I'll put these back together. I might need to file this down eventually, but we just push this forward with the little tongue sticking out, and then I guess the groove. And you can see these 45 degree parts go to the front and the back. And so what I'll do is just take this whole thing and slide it forward until it touches. Alrighty. So it's a little off, but that's fine. I think it'll be fine once I get a screw in there. But you can push that as forward as you'd like. I'm going to put it right, butt it right up. See what it looks like. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Alright. Not perfect, but the print is solid. I mean, this thing's heavy up front. It's very solid. I mean, I'm pretty certain, and I'm not... I think I can run it over with my Subaru. Nothing will happen. And then you can hear this. That sounds very front heavy, so I like that. Really gives it a little bit of oomph. All right, so I believe the front side, the 45 or the longer side goes towards the front, and it's friction fitted. Oh wait, there's a little support piece there. Okay, it's got some like little tabs here that will actually catch in, I believe, a lip up here. Doesn't really give it any performance. It's not like a real true flared mag weld, but it gives it a little bit of actually a lot of a cool look. So we're gonna go ahead and try to snap that in. Actually, yeah. So you can probably see right here where it kind of comes in. that should catch right about here. So that's how high we're aiming for. There we go. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe a little less. I don't know. Yeah, that looks about right. You can still have access to your mag release. Come on, baby. Yeah, I think that's as high as it needs to go. Although it wants to go further, I don't know why. Ooh, that is looking pretty damn sharp. And so when this, I guess the front rail. Oh, by the way, this is solid. I'm not saying like 90% infill. This is 100% infill. Feels like I'm hitting marble. We're going to put this up front, and I kind of like it up as far forward as I can without it looking too out of the ordinary. There we go. Line that up. And let's see, are there rails? There we go. So what do you guys say? Let's see. I think I want to make it maybe not as far back as here, but maybe somewhere in the middle for now. And then here's the locking piece. Whoops. Maybe back it off a little bit, maybe a little bit forward. I hope that wasn't too much. All right, let's try this. Ooh, I'm gonna have to hammer that out. That is definitely friction fitted. If I want to remove that, I definitely have to do it on purpose. Everything here is friction fitted except for this part. Oh, I see where it's catching on. It's the up here. It's the jam release. So I guess I can still access it if need be. Get in there and remove a jam, but I don't think I need to. Maybe I'll even file it down just slightly, just to give it more of a horizontal look. Now the side pieces here, you can glue them in, and they're actually like Picatinny rail. I could do that, but I don't think I want to. I think I'm going to leave it alone. I kind of like it the way it is. I don't need extra stuff, if you know. There we go. There we go, like this, and it would get glued in. I don't think I need it. I mean, I've got plenty of rail up here. Why even monkey with an extra one? I mean, if we're playing at night, I'm definitely not using a flashlight like that. So I think I'm going to leave the side rails off for now. Here we go. Let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit if we can. Nope, we cannot. Wow. That looks like a totally different blaster now. Whoa. It's definitely front heavy, but I kind of like front heavy. It kind of keeps me grounded. I'm tempted to take off running and just start sprinting. Whew. Look at that. Norm was right though. The rounded front actually gives it kind of a sci-fi feel. If you get into an issue with how heavy it is in the front, you can always take that front grip off, and then it's all railing right there, so you can put your favorite you know, Picatinny or M-Lock kind of thing. I really like that aesthetic. Thank you, Mr. Secondhand Blasters. This is AJ Usog with the Pennsylvania Foam League, and I'm out.